Hello YouTube, LJ Draker here. Um, this video is gonna be a bit different. This isn't one of those serious videos like I've done before. No, it's not one of those. Um, this video is gonna be about my reviews that I do. Now I do not as many reviews as I should do, but I don't do quite less than I should do. I still do as many reviews as I can, when I can, and however I can. Whether they're older movies, newer movies, movies that just came out. See, the problem is I don't really review movies when they come out in cinemas. Which kind of sucks, because I should do that. If I go and see a movie in a cinema, I should obviously review it for you guys straight away, but I don't. I don't do that, and the only reason I don't do that is because trying to review a movie that comes out in cinemas is a lot of hassle for me. Because I can't. It means I have to go straight into the cinema, watch the movie. Straight after that movie, I have to write down everything I thought about that movie. Then pick out the pinpoints that I can talk about without spoiling a movie for you guys. For me, I'd rather wait until the 3D release or a standard release comes out and just talk to you about the movie and the 3D Blu-ray, the Blu-ray. But the thing is, you guys, I mean, if you see, there's a lot of movie reviewers out there. There's a lot of movie reviewers. There's a lot of how can I put it about Blu-ray reviewers? People talk about Blu-rays and menus for Blu-rays and quality of Blu-rays all the time. You know, so I'm coming in the late. I'm like the horse that started last. I'm in this big race. Everyone else is out in front, and I'm at this back point where I'm not even catching up yet. And I think the reason is because I'm trying to do what everyone else does. I'm trying to do reviews and unboxings. Unboxings are the biggest thing that's on my channel at the moment, which is still shocking me, but still thank you for all the support you guys are giving me on my unboxings and all my videos. I'm grateful for every view. I'm grateful for every subscriber. There's not one thing I regret about my channel since all of you guys have been giving support. The thing that I regret is not doing on this channel what I should do. Instead of doing what everyone else does, being a copycat, being a mimic, doing full-on movie reviews and whatever, that shouldn't be what I do. You guys, you've watched these movies, you've seen these movies, you have your own opinions, that's great, I have them too. So, I think that I should be the person who is different in a way. The people that watch my videos are people who, you know, mostly just want to show support, but you also watch me to get information about new 3D titles that come out. So when a new 3D movie comes out, especially in the UK, you know, you wait for me to buy it, and then you wait for me to talk about it and unbox it and say whether or not the 3D is good and whatnot, right? But a lot of these movies you guys haven't seen. So if I watch it and then I do a review on it, I've got to try and be careful not to make spoilers. I've got to be careful not to say anything that ruins the story. So, from now on, instead of doing what everyone else does, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do what I should be doing. So from now on, there is not going to be any movie reviews. There's just going to be 3D Blu-ray reviews. I'm going to give a 5-minute just talk about the actual movie. So I'm going to name all the cast characters. And I'm just going to give you the gist of the story. The first fight is always going to be 5 minutes of me talking to you about all the characters and the basis of the story. So then that way I don't spoil nothing for you guys. You guys can just see what I say about the beginning and see whether or not you guys think it sounds interesting. You see the cast and the lineup. You know, you can decide from that. But what I will give you guys is full-on, in-depth reviews about the 3D Blu-rays. Right? Now, before you guys actually ask me, right, and I know a lot of people are quite picky, and I understand. I'm picky too. But a lot of people want to know frame rate. A lot of people want to know screenshots and stuff like that. I'm sorry, but I'm not that intelligent. I don't know. I don't even bother to look what frame rates they were all shot in. So back to a comment. You know who you are because you commented this about me the other day, which was, why did I think Apocalypse should have been in full screen? Okay, you misunderstood what I said, mate. Right, and I understand why. Because I don't. It's not your fault that you misunderstood me. It's because I don't say what I'm trying to say correctly. If you know what I mean, right? When I say a 3D movie should be shot in full screen, right? I mean that the original movie itself should have been shot in a way that you don't lose any image. It should have been shot where you get the whole full image in each corner of your screen. Like the way Ant-Man was filmed, like the way the first Avengers was filmed, like the way Pacific Rim and Avatar was filmed. I don't mean you should be able to stretch the 3D to the full screen, because I understand you do lose quite a lot of image from that and it would ruin the movie. But I think that all 3D really big action movies, so anything that's like Marvel that they want to do great, any kind of action Disney movies, any kind of action sci-fi movies should be shot in that way. Because it will make the movie more interesting. So I'm just going to, when I say full screen, I mean all 4 images have to be covered completely in image. I'm going to just say this one more time, because I say this a lot in my videos and people never seem to understand what I'm trying to say. That's what I mean by full screen. I don't mean where you stretch it and it loses image. I mean it should be shot in the way that when you put it into your player and it goes on your TV, there is not one black line around that image other than the casing of the TV. And the only reason I say this is because if you're going to watch a big, action-packed 3D movie where you're going to get the best of its quality, that's the way to go. I'm not saying that widescreen, which I'm gonna get a picture to show you what I mean by widescreen. The black bars, I don't like those, because any TV you have, if you've got a 50-inch TV and you watch a film that has those black bars, you're only getting 30 inches worth of that movie. There's no point in you having a big TV. But even if you have a smaller TV, you're still going to lose more. Like my 3D TV is 32 inches. I'm only getting about like 10 to 12 inches worth of a 3D movie along that black line in the middle. It's not worth it. It's still good, but it's not as enjoyable. And anyone who watches 3D and who has seen stuff like Pacific Rim, Avatar, Ant-Man, Avengers, if you've seen these kind of movies, you understand what I mean. Those are the kind of movies that you would love to see on a big screen. And for people that have 3D projectors, which I know some of you do, you telling me you would not love to see the whole screen covered in a big 3D image? Of course you would. That's the whole point. So that's what I mean. So from now on, I'm just going to give 3D Blu-ray reviews. Because there are quite a few 3D Blu-ray people on YouTube that I have seen, but they just do exactly what I do now, which is whether it's good or whether it's not. I'm going to do stuff like the best 2 scenes. Hopefully they're not going to be spoilers, and if they are going to be spoilers, then I may not do this, right? But this is just ideas that I've got for this. Either the top 2 best scenes of a 3D movie when it comes out, or I'm going to like say whether, you know, just certain things about the 3D itself in the Blu-ray. Okay? So I might just base it around what I love best, which is my 3D movies. I'm just going to do 3D Blu-ray reviews instead of actual movie reviews. If you guys want to see actual movie reviews, then just let me know that you guys still want to see those. But you guys watch it to find out whether the 3D... You sit through a boring review that I do to find out whether or not the 3D is good or not good. So you guys don't care about the movie because you've either seen it or you're just going to watch it for the 3D anyway. Not all of you. You watch it for the movie too, which is what I do. But most of the people are just going to like see if it's a good 3D movie. So when I say, yeah, it's a good 3D movie, people are going to go, okay, well, I'm going to watch it to see if the 3D is good. And that's what I want to do my videos based on, okay? So from now on, it's just going to be 3D Blu-ray reviews, not movie reviews. I'll do the first 5 minutes talking about the cast and a bit of the story. Then the rest is just going to be based on how the 3D looks, how the 3D makes me feel, whether or not it is a worth this... Blech. Sorry, I'm very tired. I've had hardly any sleep, and I've been focusing on this video for hours now, thinking of what to do about it. So please forgive me. All right. Whether or not it's a worth it buy or not. Okay. Whether there's any point to get it or not to get it. All right. I'm gonna make this clear. Just because I say a 3D movie isn't great, it doesn't mean don't buy the film at all. Okay? I mean, just sometimes movies are worth just getting on standard Blu-ray or DVD. Either way, the picture quality is going to be better on either of those. But what picture quality won't be great on 3D if the 3D is bad. Okay? So just because I say, oh, this is a terrible 3D movie, no point getting it. I mean the 3D release. So I'm going to state that at the end of every video, whether or not it's a great 3D purchase or a great just standard purchase, you know. So that's just going to be it. I'm just going to do what I do most and talk about 3D movies instead of the actual movie, right? So I'll talk about the Blu-ray a lot more than the movie. And I hope that guys I hope that it can make you all see what I mean. That you can actually realize whether or not you want the 3D itself instead. Like, you know what I mean. I'm sorry this is all seeming a bit jumbled. It's just it's been a lot going on. I'm trying to show you guys that I still care about my channel. I still care about you guys. When it comes to more content for this channel, I have no idea what I can do for you guys. I'm doing the Back to My Futures. I'm doing 3D Blu-ray reviews now instead of movie reviews. So, but that also meant by this Wednesday, it should definitely be by this Wednesday, you will get 2 3D Blu-ray reviews on BFG and Ghostbusters. Yes, I was meant to get Star Trek Beyond, but I said in the video when I talked about movies coming out in November, Star Trek Beyond doesn't look like the kind of movie that I'm going to enjoy, 2D or 3D. So I'm leaving that one for now. I'm not getting that yet. I may pick that up the same time as I pick up my first purchase in December. Whether or not I'm going to get Finding Dory, guys, I don't know. I may do, but I liked Finding Dory. I just didn't think it was as great as everyone else was out making it out to be. But if you guys think I should pick it up at some point or pick it up when it does come out, let me know and I'll find a way to do that for you guys. Yeah. It's pretty much all I can do. And I'm going to say this now. I'm sorry if I do say guys a lot. It's just I can't think of another word to say about... I can't keep saying everyone or everybody or every person. I just say guys. Okay? And considering I checked the analytics of my channel and the majority of my viewers are men, I think guys fits in quite well. Anyway, YouTube, I think... yeah. That's all I can say for this video. My next video, which should be this Saturday, my Back to My Future, episode 10, 2002. I should be a lot more energetic than this. I'm just really exhausted and setting up all the stuff to try and make the video for you all and talk to you about what the changes are for the movie reviews to being the 3D reviews. That's just going to be it for now, guys. Anyway, if you enjoy my videos and enjoy previous videos, please show your support by clicking that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to strike the like for future videos, and I will see you guys next time.